Hello and welcome back to probably the most awaited Unnamed Political podcast episode in a while. I'm your host, Jack Horvath.
I'm Walburger.
It's been a while since we've been here. Obviously, it's been over a month, and we've been trying to get back, but we've been kept back from doing this by a million other things. I've been very busy with, I guess you could call it a sport, and academics, and I'm sure, Clark, you did your fair amount of busy stuff.
I'm glad you used quotations. Yes, so we did try to film the video recently. Problem was, the video ultimately got corrupted and we couldn't post it, which was a real bummer.
Yeah.
And we've just had absolute nightmare in terms of scheduling. I'm on track, he's on golf.
It's going to get better, though.
Yeah.
Once summer hits, we're going to be very regular.
We're going to have a lot of free time. Hopefully we'll be getting back to you more regularly. But we're not dead, and we'll be getting to you on what's been happening in the world and what we think is going to keep happening right after the intro plays. We really should update the intro.
Probably should make like a new one.
Yeah, we probably should.
Probably a quicker one, too. It's a little long.
It's kind of slow.
But yeah, also, hitting our 1 year soon.
Yeah.
That'll be good. We could have some stories. We have to deal with everyone.
We should. We should try to get people back.
Like you should. Mike and Colin gave
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, let's start this. Alright, as we said previously, I'm Walburger.
And I'm Jack Horvath.
So, we're just going to quickly try to, in under 60 seconds-ish, recap what's kind of led up to what we've missed, and then what we think is currently happening, what we think is going to happen.
I like that.
So, obviously, we start off with some somber news.
Yes.
After years of trying and potential Zodiac killing, our dear hero, Ted Cruz, finally died. We'll always miss you. Alright, so Ted Cruz has dropped out. In addition, on the actual sad note, John Casy's dropped out, the guy who couldn't win, but we still loved him.
Yeah, and he sure could have won if he got the nomination, according to the polls.
He really could have. I think it's a bummer that he had to drop out when he did. But he couldn't have won at that point, and now I feel sick saying this, but Donald Trump is the presumptive GOP nominee. He is going to get the nomination at this point, unless they can twist something. But if he doesn't get the nomination, the election goes directly to Hillary Clinton.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. I think there's a decent chance.
If the Republican Party nominates somebody else, or we have a major third-party candidate,
right,
or Trump somehow doesn't clinch the nomination,
right,
he's going to, all of his supporters are still going to vote for Donald Trump.
Yep.
And that's a big bunch of the Republicans that are going to lose their vote. It's going to be like Ross Perot,
portion,
whereas Hillary's going to keep all the liberal votes,
that's right,
except for the Bernie or bust people, which are a vocal but small minority.
That's right.
So she'll be able to hold over, and I think that she'll be able to get out with a slim but definitive majority.
Very close election if that scenario happens.
She will be getting, I think she'll definitely be able to get a majority. Nobody else will even come close, though. It'll be 20-30%.
If the third party happened to happen.
Yes.
You know, or something, yeah.
I doubt that.
Yeah, well, it'd be like Mitt Romney.
No.
No, he's done.
This was the last election. I feel bad for Mitt because I think he's looking at this and saying, I totally could have owned this election. Because next time he's going to be Bernie Sanders' age. He'll be too old.
Yeah, no, you're right, but I don't know if Mitt Romney would have the same success. They would, you know.
I think he would have
12%.
I don't know. I think he would have done well. But then again, when you look at Rick Santorum, he got crushed.
Yeah, and he was kind of like the Ted Cruz equivalent, like super religious, you know.
Mitt Romney?
No, Rick Santorum.
Oh yeah. Okay. Another news now on the Democratic side. Bernie Sanders, who in our last episode we declared was pretty much dead in the water.
Yeah,
he's still dead in the water. However, he has been still gaining some victories, which I hope is making Hillary just a little bit nervous. Mm-hmm. But he just won Indiana and now West Virginia. Great. But Hillary needs only to win 70% of the remaining delegates left. So it's in the bag.
It pretty much means it's over.
It pretty much means. I'd say
for all your Bernie supporters. I mean, there's always that small, improbable chance that something happens.
Yeah, the only thing that can stop Hillary from getting the nomination is death or indictment at this point.
Yeah, and I feel bad for the Bernie supporters because I feel honestly that Bernie should have won. I mean, obviously,
I wouldn't based on the democratic process.
I know,
and on the
but the rules are screwed up in some states like New York, where you have to register 6 months before, right? That could screw up a lot of independent voters who voted for Bernie, turned out for Bernie, wouldn't be able to register. That could have decided the vote right there. It was close.
I know, but when you're looking at excess regulation, that's what Bernie wants, and it's stopping him from getting the nomination.
Well, that's their own party's fault.
Yeah, exactly. So we've seen that. So Bernie is pretty much done. It looks like it has to be a Trump v. Hillary race unless something major happens.
I don't see it. I think it's over. It's
Yeah,
over.
and so we both have different views on how we think November is going to go down. Jack, who do you think's going to clinch it?
Well, I mean, honestly, it could go either way. But recently, in the past 2 or 3 days, polls have come out where Donald Trump, because Ted Cruz is dropping out and because John Kasich is dropping out, they're finally seeing that there's no real alternative, that they're kind of unifying around him, not in the same way as other candidates, but it's becoming closer. And in the most recent poll, I think Clinton was only winning by 1. And Trump was winning in Ohio.
He was winning in Ohio, yeah, but Hillary is still winning overall.
Well,
I'm not
that was
happy.
only one poll. The trend could continue.
I'm not happy
You
about
gotta
this.
overtake
I'm not enjoying this, but I think Hillary has it completely in the bag sewed up.
There's still 6 months.
There's still 6 months. We'll see what can happen. All right, we are going to try to keep this brief. Any other major news that we think we need to cover? Sorry, we didn't rehearse this very well. No, I think we're going to keep it brief. We're going to continue to try to give you guys short, quick updates because that is all the time our schedules allow for. Let's turn to news about the podcast very quickly.
All right, so we're approaching our 1-year anniversary. I don't know if we're going to talk about that right now, but I mean, it's a couple months away, but it's somewhat relevant.
It's coming up. We are glad it's happening.
We might have something special planned.
We might have something special planned. I don't know.
I like it.
We'll find out. But aside from that,
A future guest host in the future.
we do want a future guest host. We did promise him in our last video that was not aired. Thankfully, it wasn't. Due to scheduling errors, he couldn't come. Scheduling errors seem to be our #1 excuse. We are sorry for these
Definitely
excuses.
in the spring, it's very hard for both of us.
Very
and
much
others.
so. But we would like to get Gabriel Mesa to come on this show. That man is truly a genius.
Now, President.
Yes,
Mason.
president of the junior class of Canton High School. God bless you, sir. It'll be an honor to serve as your vice president.
Very nice man.
Yeah, absolute genius. He has met, as we said before in the video that was never aired, he went to the White House and he got to meet Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
And Adam Savage, also Obama, but Bill frickin' Nye.
That's right. Yeah.
And his epic. Which I thought was pretty cool. I don't agree with Bill Nye on a ton of things, but still,
Bill
he's
Nye.
the science guy.
I like Bill Nye.
I like Bill Nye too. Don't agree with him on everything, but I like him. All right, we're going to do our Instagram followers, which we've neglected to do in the past. Jack, you typically do these honors.
All right, let me read them out.
Yours.
I'll try to see some new ones. All right, here we go. All right. Real Mike Moon. Here's a story about this guy. This guy was a representative from Missouri, a state representative, and he followed our account.
That's very
And I
impressive.
DM'd him, and he is the actual state representative. So
That is very cool.
there you go. There's the first politician to follow our page.
God
officially.
bless Missouri.
All right, another one.
I've still never gotten the purpose of Kansas City. I'm just saying, you might want to consider changing the name.
All right. Here's
Still
another
love your state though.
one.
Love your state.
Butterfly_ape.
It's a unique genetic combination. Haven't heard about that one before.
Here's another one. Cole_Lundy, LUNDY, 1991.
1991, great year. Soviet Union fell. Who could ask for more?
Headshot_904.
Headshot, effective, direct kill.
For our last shout out, do a little roulette.
Oh gosh, so intense.
Got one.
No idea.
Tattered_rock.
Tattered rock.
Shout out to
Didn't
you.
know rocks could become tattered. Go the extra mile.
There we go.
All right. So that is I'm not sure what episode this is. We will put that in the name
I think
below.
32nd, but I could be wrong. So
Yeah. All right. Gem and Political Podcast is not dead. We will be back sooner and hopefully more frequently.
more frequently, definitely.
Stay political, guys.
Adios.
I'm Jack Horvath. Did you notice I said his name?
Hey.
Yeah. We are really tired. Adios.
Goodbye.